Hello, good morning everyone. I thought it would be fun to do just like I don't know, it's not exactly a vlog, but a snippet of my life, because I'm also curious of what I do during the day. So I hope you have fun and follow along with me. So this morning I woke up at 9 a.m. and I had a shower. Then I was walking around the room, deciding whether to read the book in this room with my other half still asleep next to me, or go and read upstairs into the sitting room where it's just brighter. There was pros and cons to weigh out. The pros being in this room with my partner, that the bed is warm, and being in a cold February morning, that's a massive pro. And the con for that was that it's dark and I might not get a whole liberating reading experience, whatever that means. And then for the pros for being in the sitting room was that I might be able to get a whole liberating experience. I might get a whole liberating reading experience, just walking around and thinking or just doing whatever. And the con being it's cold. So I decided to stay in bed and read this book. I'm on the part about free will, which is quite interesting. I have no clue about philosophy or anything like that, but free will is a topic that I'm interested in, so it's fun. Other than that, I decided to read the book. I didn't understand what the book was saying, and I eventually went back to sleep and woke up at 11:30. So once I woke up with my tiny, then you can see my tiny reading light still on because I just fell asleep like that. Yeah, it's turned off now. After I woke up and my partner went to do his own stuff, like washing the dishes that I didn't wash up. I do wash up, just I was really lazy this morning. Yes, excuses. Anyway, my partner went to do his own stuff and it was time for me to wake up again. So I eventually woke up and I made the bed, straightened the sheets up and put it back into a sofa state because our bed is a sofa bed. We have rearranged our room a little bit since the very first video of the Chloe Ting challenge, but anyway, that's the bed into a sofa done. You might be asking, why is the sofa facing the wall? It's just because the sofa bed has a free functionality where when it's a bed like that, you know what, I should show you. This is taking so much effort. Let me give you a better experience of what it would look like. Okay, although it's a little bit messy now because I just redid the bed now, this is its first form, being the bed. The reason why we put the bed the way it is because of this transformation. It has an incredible head lifts up transformation, whatever you call it. And this was actually the only reason why we bought this bed, because I really liked the idea that the head lifts up and we can lie with our legs right up and be a chill body. Now you would see that it has its sofa mode, which I'll put back so I can get on with my life. This is trolls. Now this is probably the ideal way to put the sofa bed in its functional house mode, but this is actually not safe, as the sofa bed is not made to sit this way. So I don't know if you saw that, but the back side would easily flop if you put enough weight on it, and that's just not how the sofa bed is made. So now let's put it the way that it should be. Which now results in the wall-looking bed. Wall-looking sofa bed. In actual fact, this is quite a cozy position as well. Excuse the lighting. Put me back in a nicer. So in actual fact, this is quite cozy because it feels like you have a little, looks like you've got a bit of a separation of the next place I will introduce you being the workplace, and a cozy place where you can just simply hang around and feel less guilty, just doing whatever you want to do without feeling guilty. AKA, I don't know, just sitting and not thinking, or writing your diary, drinking water, scrolling through your iPad to find an iPad case. Now let's get on with the biggest part of our day, the outfit. We've set up this room in such a way that it kind of looks cute to see the mirror. So would you like to have a look? Hello! I don't think I'm doing a very good job at this. But anyway, we have a monstera, a mirror, and polar bear. And quite a chic polar bear postcard by our mirror. And actually, we have a few more plants. And as you can see, we see some reflecting. We see some plants in the mirror also. But now anyway, the lighting's pretty bad there by the mirror, so let's show my OOTD, my outfit of the day today, which is pretty much the same every day also, apart from obviously my underwear. So this is a incredibly easy jumper that you would see everywhere, I believe. This is actually my secondary school jumper. Yes, my secondary school. And I'm wearing a little top that will insulate me, and also a bra because I have boobs and it's heavy. It's not, well, I don't know, it's heavy for me, man. And next I am wearing my trusted tracksuit bottom that a friend has kindly given to me, which is nice and warm and practical, and also a minion legging that has been gifted did a long time ago, and I believe you might have seen it in a previous video before. But yes, I am nice and insulated, and then that lets me do a lot more than I usually can. Oh, and please have a look at the beautiful socks that I'm wearing, because this is my partner's and it's cute. Oh, JK, I ran out of socks, so I'm wearing his. So now let's get back to our everyday and have a look what I'm doing, as well as I'm having a look at what I'm doing too. So as I was cleaning, this is a very lovely gift I got from a friend. Yeah, Foxy was on the sofa, so promptly we had to give Foxy a little scrub on the tummy and put him on the table, which I might be regretting now. Oh no, he's sitting fine. And we also do have other slightly stuffed toys. This is Bear Bear. Unfortunately, Bear Bear doesn't fit into the shelf that well, thus the longitudinal placement. And we have Piggy here. He sits here, and Gallahan, our penguin. Gallahan is a present I gave to my partner some time ago. So now we're pretty much up to date. Right now it's 1 o'clock. I don't know what I was been fumbling about, but it's 1 o'clock, and let's see what I do. Oops, embarrassing. Let's scoop it up. Yes, it's cold. Don't judge me. Let me put the books back. We'll make a little bit less of a mess. Why not just put everything back? Because I don't know. I haven't really thought of a day yet. I'm gonna close the windows because it's really cold, and I think the room is nicely ventilated. Is that a word? You know, like gas exchange. It's actually a really nice day. It's got some patches of cloud with blue skies, but nevertheless very cold. Did I? Excuse me, I thought I had damaged the ukulele even more than I already have, but I think it's okay. So now we have quite a clean workplace. Yeep. And now let's think. You know what I do? I think when I'm like procrastinating, like many of us do, I end up cleaning because I don't know what to do. I found some socks on the floor, so I'm just gonna tidy that up. Okay, we're done. My day is done, JK. Should we talk a little bit? Let's talk. So the thing about me is that I've actually been a very stressed person. Hey friends, it's Editing Marie here. Sorry about this. I'm taking over this part because I rambled a lot, and unfortunately I didn't get to the argument or the topic that I was actually trying to make here. I was trying to explain here that generally I'm quite a nervous / anxious person, but lately, and especially a few days before recording this video, I was really struggling with overthinking and having a lot of anxious thoughts. It came to a point where I'd have panic attacks every night, even though that's something that never ever happens to me. And yeah, so I'm just going to be explaining this issue a little bit more clearer, and how I got through it.
So just before we begin this part, I hope you enjoyed this scene, and I'll see you later. Thanks.
Oh, there's a. Whoa, there's a. Do you see it? Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys were too slow, so we couldn't capture the balloon that was, I don't know, just randomly floating at me. You see, I didn't even have time to laugh at myself with my stupid jokes, but yeah, that was a good joke, not gonna lie. Yeah, there was a floating heart balloon that just went by. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about how I was a stressed human being. Once coronavirus hit, I was working during that time, but I made the conscious decision to quit my job because, so I'll talk about it another time, but I decided that I didn't really want to go through that career or just in that field, and that kind of made me have to explore myself a bit more and the things that I want to do as a work. So yeah, so I quit my job and I wanted to just try loads of different things out and explore myself, I suppose, and like what I want to do, the things that I'm good at. Until then, I was kind of proper tunnel vision. I'll just do this the whole time, and I started to have some doubts when I started to work. Even though I loved it a lot, I thought that there's just much more to the world. So here I am now. You might say unemployed. Yes, it is unemployment, but yeah, I'm just figuring myself out. Yeah, what I wanted to say was that it took me a really long time, actually, since quitting this job, to feel more settled in the place that I am now, not as stressed, because I felt really guilty not having a job or not working or not having a regime of, like, I don't know, going to school, doing certain programs, etc. I just didn't know how to be with myself and just do what I want to do. And I felt really guilty. There was reasons and meanings and emotions to everything. Like, the morning is for productivity, to do everything. By the time it's 3 p.m, I'm a loser. I put a lot of meaning to a lot of things. But now, thankfully, I've came to a place where I can just see it as I wake up at 6 a.m. and that just means 6 a.m. I wake up at 11 a.m. and that just means 11 a.m. And 3 p.m, I'm not a loser, it's just freaking 3 p.m. and I just do whatever I want to do from there on. I think my thoughts shall pass through as I go through the day, so we'll talk and catch up as we go along. For now, let me just stop the camera because my data is mega full and I need to... What's the name of it? I just need to dump the data and carry on. Let me do that and I shall see you again. I think I need to think more about cognitive dissonance, so. Is like psychology real or legit, or what is it? What is it?